just more maintenance wise. So you can just push, have your athlete walk and push, Do about 50 meters or so, like that. Have them do it all the way down on the 50-meter mark, and then they can walk back. Maybe do like 2 or 3 sets like that. That'll really help them build out their hip flexors, keep it upright, and not sitting a lot, which a lot of sprinters and a lot of runners have problems with. Lastly, before they start this stuff, you mentioned that one of your girls, one of the hurdlers, is having little problems with their inside leg as far as hurdling wise and some strain wise. Some easy things to do pre-workout and pre-competition. Have them do. They can do these at home. This will really strengthen up their hips, and it'll also cause some spacing to be pushed out of those hips. So any areas that are being tightened on the inside, as far as their glutes or anything like that, usually it's caused to lack of the hips, and it's causing the areas to tighten up and be compensated wise. So basically what we're going to do here, you're going to have your feet pushed together. You take one hand, elbow on the inside of the knee, and then you're going to do the same on the outside. And all you're going to do is push the knees together and push the hands out, causing tension in between on your adductors. Okay? And you're going to have them hold it for about 10 seconds, relax, do about 3 sets like that. Also after that one, last one you can do is having them do tension of TAs, which we call hand on one knee, and then you're going to grab the back of the tendon behind the other knee, and what you're going to do is push down into this knee goes up into this hand, and you're going to pull this knee up towards you, so it's going to be an opposite torquing effect like this, okay? So you want to keep that tension here.
So you're pushing with one, and you're
pulling
pulling
down, and I'm pulling with
up.
the other, okay? And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to prevent that area. So you're causing more spacing in here. So we're trying to cause as much spacing and open up the hips as much as possible so you can get more fluid movement on the actual performance of the hip. Okay? And you can work with those for right now. And just be consistent with those as far as before working out.
Okay. And they should do those after the dynamic warm up?
Do all their dynamic stuff first, and then go into that, because that's more of a strength. So you really want them loose before they start doing anything strength-wise.
Okay.
Any tension on it.
For the girl that's injured,
Yep.
what do you recommend her doing after the ones that you just showed me? She does her easy jog, then her dynamics, then she'll go ahead and do all those other stretches. What should she do?
Yeah, she can go into some strides. I mean, have her.
Oh, the 50% stride you told me?
Yeah,
okay.
50% strides over like 50 yards or so, 50 meters or so, and have her do build-ups. So she can start at 50%, and then as she gets looser by that point, she should be pretty loose by doing all her dynamic stuff already. Her body temperature should have gone up pretty well, and doing everything else as far as her 600-meter jog and going into her swings and her high knees. That the stride shouldn't be that strenuous on her at that point. She should feel pretty loose.
And if she feels tight?
And if she feels tight, then just have her dial it down a bit and just keep doing some more. I wouldn't have her do anything strenuous, nothing really explosive until that tightness and those areas loosen up a bit. Have her do more, be consistent with doing those seated knee punches together, and also doing the tensions, the TAs. She can do those at home. Have her roll out if she needs to, if she has a stick.
Yeah. Our foam roller.
Yeah.
I was going to bring one to practice tomorrow for them.
Get as much blood flow as possible, and do abductor and adduction in the weight room.
Okay.
That'll help her. Just do massive amounts of reps. Maybe have her do 4 sets of 20 reps, abductor and adductor. Lightly. We're just trying to cause as much blood to get to that area as possible, so then she can work and do a little more faster repetitions.
And if I went ahead and brought ankle weights I could bring a medicine ball, I could bring ankle weights to practice. So we could even go, could she do the same swings after the first build-up and go ahead and then add the ankle weights to them in the same practice?
Yeah, she can do that. That'll be fine for her.
And medicine ball in between the leg? Squeezing, squatting, or no?
Medicine ball between the legs, she can do that instead. If she wants to do that instead of using her hands, medicine ball is great. She can do that.
But I would keep her out of her spikes for a little while.
Okay,
Just because they have a tendency to keep her up on the balls of her feet.
okay. So
that's
keep her in
gonna-
trainers for now?
Yeah, keep her in trainers for now, let her do any of her stride work in trainers. And we just want to fuzz if there's any swelling, we want to get the swelling out of there, flush out any water retention that she has in there, and then take it from there.
And then if she wants to, do you recommend, could she go ahead in a week from now? I know that she wants to compete in prelims for USATF. Do you recommend letting her do the hurdles, or just go ahead and doing the 800, or neither nor?
I would keep her out of the hurdles for right now.
Keep her out of the hurdles for right now.
Keep her in the 800 meters, it's not as much strain and not as much explosiveness
Okay.
that she would need for like something like a hurdle.
Right, kind of keeping it more at an even pace. That's fast. She's quite a good 800-meter runner just naturally because she has so much speed and power already
Yeah,
that
keep
she
her in that for
can
now.
probably go pretty much through.
Keep her, if she's still having a lot of problems as far as strain-wise and tightness-wise, keep her away from stretching, for static stretching
Okay,
for the next week or so.
okay.
Keep her out of doing that.
What about
That's the
assisted
biggest-
stretching?
What?
Assisted?
I wouldn't hold her stretches out too long, because
Okay.
if she does have any micro tears or anything, what you're gonna be doing is aggravating that area more
Okay,
and overstretching it even more, so you really, what you're doing is just tearing that muscle fiber even more.
Okay.
So what we're trying to do right now is to let the body heal it and bring it back to its, working
right.
state and in a more, tighter area that she can really kind of work that area. So I would just stick to doing like her stick, her foam rolling, all that stuff will keep her loose and won't really aggravate the area as much. And
Okay.
it'll cause that blood flow that will kind of get to that muscle as much as possible.
And with the foam roller, just roll as high as you can get and go as low as you get down until you're going the full length.
Even better, 'cause
Yep,
she can
okay,
get
I
in
have
there a
it.
little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, foam roll is kind of hard to get into that groin area.
I know, I'm pretty good at getting in. If you're flexible, you can get in there.
Well, if you can get in there, then by all means get in there.
I don't know how
For
flexible
myself,
she is. I know I can get in there.
I know for myself, stick works
Yeah,
pretty
I'll
well.
bring a stick
You get
too.
in- You get in, get in a little deeper in there.
Cool. Thank you, Stephen Benedict.
No problem.